start this game. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Could make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And it sets up second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. Third and long for him here. Got his man. It's Golden. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing it again here. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make a play.
Jukes away from one. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Still sticking with the passing game. That first down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's second down. Sticking to the air here. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us? Packers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are stopped in the outer reaches of the red zone. Correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kate, I don't think there's...
Packers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Back to throw now. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. 3 more quarters to go. We're back for the second frame here of Super Bowl 61. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for the reward.
He scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, Nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play.
Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Working on first down. It's on the out route. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
You're going play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
From the gun on 3rd down. He puts some juice on it. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. They are throwing it again. Chased out to his right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's going to throw it again. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. At 2:01, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. That is our 2-minute warning. 1:56 left to go before we take a break. More from Inglewood and Super Bowl 61 coming up. Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. On the double. To the air now on 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Big strike here to Williams. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Savion Williams, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. He's back to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. And he's going to try another deep one here. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. We'll catch up with... Packers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
He's got his man. This is Kraft. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. One's cut along the left sideline. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Connects on the crosser. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks.
Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach.
Ready up. Here we go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Fits it through the middle. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. And the catch moves them to the 48. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Delivers another one to Williams. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that's...
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over.
Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence.
Let's go.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, a run with Lloyd. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Packers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making this stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that's certainly a 2-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And the Lombardi Trophy is returning to the city of its namesake. The Green Bay Packers are your Super Bowl champions. And for all the talk we heard from every team at the start of the season, Brock, they're the ones, these guys right here, who fought all the way to this point and are now champions forever.
What a storybook season. You know, at times it even seemed like it's ripped right from a movie. The way the pieces fell into place along the way, all of it led to these final 4 quarters of football in this moment that they will never forget. I know not a one of them out there could have imagined a better final scene to the movie that has been their season. Super Bowl champions.
The Lombardi Trophy about to return to one of the league's oldest teams. Commissioner Goodell awarding it to the Green Bay Packers, the champions of Super Bowl 61. And their story ends at the top of the NFL, holding the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. Up in the booth, so fortunate to have a front row seat the entire way this season. So for all of us up here, my partner Brock Heward, our crew who does so much each and every week, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll catch you again next season on EA Sports.